Today, I'll reveal all the secrets of Brookhaven houses. And before we start, subscribe. It's super important because this video took me a lot of time to make, especially since you're going to discover a lot of secrets. And we'll start right away with this beautiful house. And this house has only one secret. You have a secret button right here. And this secret button will let you access the safe that's underneath. And be careful, it automatically goes back to normal. And we continue with this house here. And on top of that, it's a premium house. And it's the same. There's only one secret in this house. And on top of that, it's not even inside the house. It's just in front of the house. You have the Brookhaven logo. And you'll have a secret button right on it. And if you press it, it will directly open a secret room. And there will be the safe inside. And to get out, you press the button and you can leave. And let's continue with the pink house. And for now, I admit these aren't really amazing secrets, but you'll see, the further we go in the video, the more incredible secrets you'll discover. In this house, it's not very complicated. In the main bedroom, on the side of the painting, right here, you have a little secret button. And if you press it, it opens the vault room. And now, let's move on to the Easter house, the one that was in a paid pass. And right in front of the house, you'll find a hole right here, and you can go inside to reach a completely secret room. With even some secret items. And yes, look, this item is really amazing. Well, you also have the chest that's right here. And let's continue with a free house. And unfortunately, in this house, there are no secrets. I'll still show you where the chest is. And it's right here. But it's not really a secret. And now let's move on to the gamer's house. And to enter the house, you just have to go through here. And now, we've arrived at the YouTuber's house. Look, you have YouTube trophies right here. Here, you can press to change the background. And look, there's even a secret spot right in the kitchen area. Go through here. Here, you can access the safe directly. To leave, just go back the same way. Let's move on to a premium house. This is one of my favorites in Brookhaven. And the secret in this house is very simple. You just have to go right here. And there, you arrive directly at the hidden safe. It's really very well hidden. And let's continue with a house that's part of the Roblox Plus Pass. And the safe is very well hidden because it's located right here. And you just have to jump here. And look, the safe is right there. And to get out, it's the same. You go back through there, and I'd also like to show you the little hiding spot we have above the television. And there you go. Now I'm completely hidden. No one can see me anymore. I don't know if we can really call this a house. But anyway, it's free. And we can select it. And the only really interesting thing to do with this house is simply to take the first construction site. Yes, this one. And now you're going to take a vehicle. And you're going to take this one. That way, you'll be able to come with your vehicle. And look at what we can do. We can simply dig with our vehicle. So yeah, it's really super cool. I'm sure there were people who didn't even know you could do that. But anyway, I think it's really cool. And here, you can completely level the ground. Well, it'll take you a little bit of time though. Look, it's really fun to do. I really like it. It's amazing. And let's continue with one of the very first houses in Brookhaven. Yes, because it's one of the very first houses that came out in Brookhaven. And here, look, if you go right here and go through this door, you'll end up directly in this little secret place. And what's pretty funny is that we're underneath Brookhaven. So if I go into my backpack and take out a bed, and I put it right here, look, normally, I should be able to go through. And look where I am. This is crazy. It's really so cool. And to go back, it's the same thing. You just put the bed the other way. And now, you're back. And guys, I'm going to show you now. Now, the hidden safe, because you have to go upstairs. And the safe is right here. It's not really secret though. But what's pretty funny is that you can go through the wall right there and end up in a tiny secret room. And let's move on to another free house. And in this house, you have several secrets. So, you can first take the elevator down. And here, you have several really cool places. And you can even select a pool if you're premium. And look, you have a pool right there. And you can use the slide. And if you go to the top floor and just press on the plant, look at what will happen. Look, it opens the secret safe right there. And to get out, you press the green button. And you can get out. Let's continue with one of the first houses in Brookhaven. And in this house, there isn't really a secret, so I'll still show you the safe. And the safe isn't hidden at all. It's right there. Maybe the only really cool thing in this house is that you can draw right here. So now I'm going to draw a little house, since that's the theme of the video. And there you go. I just drew a house. Well, I'm really bad at drawing. Let's continue with a premium house. And this house is really awesome, because there's an upstairs level. And if you go into the bathroom and press on the mirror, you'll be able to access the secret safe. But that's not the coolest thing in this house. It's actually underneath the house. You have a secret spot right here. And now you're going to go into the backpack, and you'll need to grab a bed right away. But also a ladder. And now, look at what we're going to be able to do in this house. It's really cool. You put your ladder right here. Then, you put a bed on top. And now, look, I'm in a completely hidden spot. It's really amazing. I really like this house. Well, however, if you jump here, you'll end up in the void. So I don't recommend doing it. But I haven't found any way to get back into the house. And let's continue with the Brookhaven rocket. And we're going to go straight into the rocket by taking the elevator. And then, when you enter the rocket, you arrive right here. So, you can turn on the screen. And now, look, you'll be able to scroll through quite a few images directly. So, we're really in space. You have a lot of buttons. You can press them to control the rocket. Okay, I just started a timer. I just did something random. But the best part of all this is if you go all the way down, and if you press here on Afterburner, then go all the way back up and press these two buttons here. Now, let's go back down. And now, look at what will appear. There are traces of an alien. Yes, it's incredible. Look, there are more right here. And another one right here. Look, even in the bathroom, you also have an alien hand. And if we go all the way back up and go through here, and look, if I jump here, guys, you'll find a secret place. And look where I am. There's a secret place in the rocket. Don't ask me what this thing is. But anyway, it's really weird. And now let's continue with a free house. And we'll be able to go directly underneath, into the house. And you'll be able to go through the chimney, right here, to get into a secret room. And look, I'm behind it. This is really crazy. It's insane. I have no idea what's in there. But anyway, we can go in. And we can even come back. So, you just have to find the exit. It's a bit complicated. And now, I think I just found it. Of course, there's the safe, which isn't really supposed to be secret in this house. Yeah, it's right here. Look. And now, it's a premium house. And for this premium house, we're going to go straight upstairs. And we're going to press on the ceiling to make an elevator appear. And there you go. We arrive directly inside the roof with a secret safe. You can also go through the walls and get to really secret places in the roof of this house. So, don't ask me what it's for. But anyway, there's nothing at all. And I think it's really cool. And now, let's move on to the superhero house. And what's really cool about this house is that you have several secret places. First, you'll be able to go all the way to the top, like this, to get right here, in the superhero house. But you'll also be able to go down. And to go down, you have to bring the elevator up. Go underneath. And then look. You'll find a secret place, with the safe right here. And if you press the button, you're teleported directly above. Here, you can also press here to get secret capsules. There you go, just like that. You can put your superheroes, or rather your friends, inside. And there you have it. Here, you have a secret place behind this grate. So, you just take a bed and put it here against the wall. And here, you'll be able to go into a secret place. And it's really cool because you can also see what's happening above. And now, let's move on to the police station. Also, it was updated not long ago in Brookhaven. And right here, you'll be able to select different stations. For example, the fire station, or the military one, or even the Brookhaven secret agency. There's not really a secret. We just have a tiny secret spot for the safe. And it's located right in the garage. And here, you just need to go right here and press against the wall. And you have the secret spot with the safe. And here is the Brookhaven trailer. We don't really have a secret. We just have the safe that's right here. But it's also accessible from the yard, so if you just go over there. Look, you have the safe sticking out here. That's ridiculous. And let's continue with this house. Honestly, this house is too strange. You can go to the top and access the safe, but everyone can see you showering. This house is terrible. What's cool about this house is you can jump in the middle and go all the way down. That's all I have to show for this house. Let's move on to a cooler house with real secrets. And now we're going to go straight here. And now look. You're going to have a secret place if you press on the floor. And look, it's incredible. You can even choose 3 different places. So here, it looks like a place to treat people. But you can also have the laboratory, a laboratory that disinfects us at the entrance. And then you go into a secret laboratory. It's really incredible. I love this place. And if you're premium, you can also select the bunker. There you go. It's a very cool place too. But to access the secret safe, it's really awesome because you just have to go to the toilet right here. And that will unlock the secret path to the safe that's located here. And then you can access the safe. But that's only if you go to the toilet. Otherwise, it won't work. And now we continue with this little house. We're not dealing with a house with a lot of secrets. But if you go upstairs and you go into the bedroom right here, and then you go into the bathroom and you sit on the toilet right here, it will directly open the place with the secret chest. And if you put a bed up near the ceiling, you should normally be able to go into a secret place. And there you go. You go straight here, into a little secret room. Here's one of my favorite houses in Brookhaven, and it's a premium house. And the secret that I love in this house is by the pool. You'll be able to go right here, into a secret place. I think that's really cool. Well, and the chest is on the top floor, and it's not really well hidden. And let's continue with this house. And look, to access the secret chest, it's really funny because you just have to go into the game, and then you'll be able to find a secret place. So guys, it's really hard to find, so it's in the floor. Don't worry, we'll find it. And look, we just found it. It's right here. And look, you have the chest right here. You also have another secret place, and it's just above the fridge. And then you go through. And look, there's some chocolate. Yes, the chocolate is right there. And this house is one of the very first houses in Brookhaven. Honestly, I love this house because it has an amazing secret. Just go here, and you can climb up as if there's a ladder, even though there isn't. It's so weird. And then you get direct access to a secret place in Brookhaven with super secret items. And yes, these are Mr. Brookhaven's powers. So they're hidden right here in this house. And let's continue with this little house. What's cool about this house is that if you're premium, you can activate a big pool. So it's really super big. And you don't have any other secret except for the ladder behind this house, which lets you go straight to the roof. Well, I'm not going to show you the safe because honestly, as you can see, it's very badly hidden. And now, let's move on to a premium house. This house is really cool because look, you can take the elevator. And you have the least secure safe in all of Brookhaven. And let's continue with the submarine. Now we can go into the submarine right here. And now we can press these buttons and that gets the missiles ready for launch. Now they're ready. You can just press right there. And look, it launches the missiles straight out. And now, if we go down into the submarine and go into this room, you just go right back here. And look, you have the safe location. Now let's move on to the farm. And for the farm's secret, you just have to come right here, take a shovel, and start digging. So there you go. You don't dig here. Okay, I think it's a little more over here. And then you'll be teleported to the safe location. And to get out, it's the same thing. You just dig right there, and you'll be able to get out of this secret place. There you go. You can get out directly. Let's continue with this very mysterious house because we're going to have to go upstairs. And now you press on the ceiling to go straight up here. Here you have the secret safe, but that's not all. Look, right here you have a secret item that you can take with you. And this secret item is used for a series of secrets, very mysterious ones in Brookhaven. If you want me to make a full video about it, let me know in the comments by writing the word secret. And let's continue with this house. And in this house, there isn't really a secret because the safe is right here. And now, here is the car house. And the special thing about this house is that you can sleep in cars or even settle into a car just like this. And upstairs, you have the car beds. And yes, you can sleep here. And the secret of this house is simply here. By pressing on the panel with the wheel, you can go directly to the secret safe. And you press on the panel to get out. And let's continue with this house. To find the safe, you have to go directly upstairs. And you just go right here. In this room, you'll find the secret safe. Now here's a premium house. And look, you can activate a pool right away. And here you have the pool, it's right there. And if you remove the pool, you get a statue instead. And the safe isn't really secret because it's right here. However, you do have a little secret hiding spot right here. And let's continue with this old house. It's one of the very first houses that came out in Brookhaven in 2020. So there isn't really a secret. On top of that, the safe isn't hidden at all. And let's continue with a really cool house because you're going to have a really super secret spot right here. We're going to go into the water, and here we'll have to go along the wall, right here. And look, I end up in a super secret place. And now I can go all the way to the end. And look over here, there's a secret passage, so be careful. You really have to find it. The secret passage is hard to find. Okay, I just found it. And now look, you can keep going along the path. And here you have the safe right here. It's really super well hidden. I love this secret. On top of that, in the house, look, you have a book. And it's the only book in Brookhaven that has a cover. And let's continue with the hanger. And there's a really interesting secret with this house. You just have to press the broom. Right here. And then it opens a secret place. And you can go straight into a secret agent room. Look, it's so cool. So here you can really become a thief. And what's really cool is the secret safe here. Look what it looks like. Well, to show you, I think I don't really have a choice. I'll have to take a bomb and blow up the door. No, it's not working. And look here, you have a secret button. It's just under the desk, so you press it. And that's going to open a secret room right there. And there's a whole series of secrets to do to be able to access this secret room, because it's really incredible, this secret room. However, if you hold some cash in your hand, look, you'll be able to go straight through the place to get into the secret room. Look, you just have to keep the bills in your hand, and now you access the secret room. It's really incredible. You can use a computer, and now you have synchronization. It didn't work, which is normal because there are many secrets to solve in the city if you're interested. You put the word secret in the comments. And we continue with one of the first houses in Brookhaven. And the secret safe. It's going to be directly above. And here you'll just need to go right here. And you have the safe right there. Otherwise, there are no other secrets. And it's the same for this small house. It's directly upstairs. And you have the safe right there. And now it's the treehouse. And you can climb all the way to the top directly. And it's the same, the safe isn't hidden at all. It's right here. However, you can jump right here.
Par contre, du coup, vous pouvez sauter juste
to get onto the roof. And look, I'm really high up. No, I'm at the highest point here. In all of Brookhaven. And now we continue with a premium house. And you activate the pool, that's really important. And yes, you have one of the biggest pools in Brookhaven with this house. And the safe isn't hidden well at all. It's on the top floor. And here you have the pizzeria. And what's cool about the pizzeria is that you can change it. And you have 4 different choices. And my favorite is the bakery. Look, you can select a bakery. And upstairs, you have some secrets. Because if you go right here and jump straight into the ceiling, you end up in a secret place. And look, there are 2 beds. And for those who follow the story of Brookhaven, this is the bed of the woman from Brookhaven. And of her child. Look, you even have a secret item right here. And of course, on the other side, you have the safe. And you also have a secret button under the bed. So you can press it, but it won't change anything. And we continue with the Brookhaven Castle. And for the castle, you have a series of secrets that are really fun to do. For that, we'll go straight upstairs. And in one of the rooms, you'll find a painting that you'll need to press. Then now, go to the kitchen, right here, and press on the letter that's right there, which just appeared. Then now, we have to go down below to the prison cells. Then, in one of the cells, you press against the wall right here. And there, you'll be able to get a secret key. And now, you'll come right here. And thanks to the key, you'll be able to unlock something incredible in this house. Look, friends, you have lots of scrolls that just appeared. And now, if we turn off the light, we'll turn off the light right here and do the same thing again. Look at what will happen. There was a thunderstorm, and there, it made a little light appear. And for the chest, you just have to press on one of the candles right here. And there, you have the secret chest. And we continue with an abandoned house, and there isn't really any secret inside. It's just that everything is really in a terrible state. And look at the chest. Even the chest is abandoned. Well, there's still some money inside. And we continue with a house for hackers. And inside this house, look, we have a lot of things to be able to hack people. This place is really scary. And look here, you have the chest right here. And we continue with one of the very first premium houses in the game, and make sure to activate the pool. It's very important for what's coming next. The chest is right here in the wall, but what's really interesting is the slide that's right there. Look, you can go down the slide and land in the pool. And next up is the haunted mansion. And inside the mansion, there's a secret. First, you can change the color of the light. There, now we can see much better. And then we're going to go upstairs, because right next to the bed, there's a little secret passage. And look here, I've made it to a totally secret place in Brookhaven. And we continue with this house. And there isn't really a secret inside. But I'll still show you the safe, because it's right here. Look, it's right there. So it's not really well hidden. And we continue with this house. And it's the same. The safe is right there. And now we're moving on to a really cool house, because it's a bunker. So we can go inside. You just have to go right here. And we go past the elevator that's there. And already, the safe is right here. And the coolest place in this house is going to be behind the television. Because you're going to have a secret place behind the television. By pressing the yellow button right there. And then you can go into a secret place. I really love this secret. And now, this is a military base. And you can go inside the base. Then, if you go underneath, and you come right here, you'll be able to launch missiles. And look, they come out right away. And now it's just crazy. And right behind, you have some secrets. And yes, you can go behind the wall. And now you're in a secret place. And look, you even have the safe right there. You also have another secret place right here. And look, you can go underneath. And there are lots of different tunnels. Even I'm getting lost in this house. I don't even know where I'm going to come out. Well, look, I'm here. And also, on the roof of this house, you'll have the option to get a helicopter. Of course, you'll need a pass to make it appear. And here, you can really make anything appear. And let's continue with this house. And my helicopter is still there. I'll make it disappear anyway, because it's going to get in my way a lot in this video. So let's go. I'll take it a little further away. Unfortunately, that doesn't make the helicopter disappear. And in this house, you'll have to go directly underneath and press near the shower. Look, you'll find a secret place that will open up. And there you have the secret safe just below. And let's continue with the laboratory. What's cool about the laboratory is that it has several secrets. Right here, you'll have a table where you can lie down. And look, you can shoot lasers right at yourself. You can even press this very mysterious thing that will catch fire. So if anyone knows what it's for, I'd really like to know. Here, you'll have a place where you can collect things directly. I don't even know what this is. It's strange, and you have several as well. And on top of that, it says danger. But the best secret isn't here. It's just over there. Look, you have the secret safe. And if you go over the secret safe, there's a place behind it. And yes, there's a place behind it that leads to nowhere. And yes, look, if I just go to the end, you'll see there's nothing. And you shouldn't jump. If you jump, you'll die anyway. And let's continue with this house. And honestly, there are a lot of houses where the safe is really badly hidden. Here's a cool spot under the stairs. But the safe is poorly hidden since it's just out in the open. There you go. It's really the worst hiding spot. And for a long time, it was called the House of Secrets. Because you'll see, there's a series of really incredible secrets in this house. You just have to go right underneath. And there you'll be able to press a button on the side to open the bookshelf. And then you can go underneath, into this secret room. And you go into the backpack to get a computer. Then you'll have to go around the chairs. Look, as you go around all the chairs, a secret button will appear. And you just press it. So you come right here, you press it, and then you'll be able to go right here into an even more secret place. With a computer that displays a message. So now you have a secret message that appeared. And if you pay a little attention, you also have the photo right there of the person who owns this computer. It's someone from the FBI, from Brookhaven. And let's continue with this beautiful house. Honestly, I think this house is really amazing. And for the first secret, you're going to go right here. And be careful if you go further. You'll be able to go right through the walls and end up on the other side. It's crazy. And the secret safe is in the shower. Right here, you go through the wall, and there you have the secret safe. And let's continue with the next house. And we're going to enter this tiny house. And the safe is right there. Honestly, there's really no secret in this house. Let's move on to this house, We'll start by pressing the button right here to go underneath. Then we'll go down directly into the hacker's base. And here, look, we have a secret spot right here. Then you can go through right there. There's a little secret button, but you can't press it. To access it, you need to take the card that's right there on the red computer. Then you come and swipe it right here. And now you can access a really super secret place with a computer we've never seen before on Brokeback Mountain. But that's not all, because there's still another secret place in this area, my friends. Yes, you just have to go right here. And look, you have a really secret spot. And if you look carefully, you'll be able to find the chest. But honestly, it's really a hassle to find it. There's a lot of ground to cover. You can even climb up above. And there, that's it, I found it. You just have to press right here, on the ceiling. And now you'll be able to access the secret chest. Be careful. Look, you'll be able to see it. It's right there. This house might be the most complicated one in terms of Brookhaven secrets, because you'll have to go right here to press on the book. Once you've pressed the secret book, you'll be able to access it directly here by pressing the red button. And you'll be able to go down here, my friends. And this is one of the most secret places in the game. Look, you press the red button right here, and then you can activate a whole series of secrets, and each red dot corresponds to a step. So I'll let you do the math. Look at the number of secret steps you have to do. Yeah, that's a lot, honestly, right? Same deal here. If you want me to do the rest of the secrets, let me know in the comments, because honestly, it's super long. I already made a video about it some time ago. When this house update was released, you can go watch it on my channel. If you'd like me to do it again, let me know in the comments. It's part of the Brookhaven Secret Agency Secret Series. That way, I'll make a video with all the secrets of the Brookhaven Agency. And let's go back up. Honestly, guys, this house is really the most mysterious house in the whole game. And let's continue with the strangest house in the game. It's so strange that nothing is straight. Look at the floor. It's slanted. The walls are the same. This house is really crazy. But anyway, I really like it. No, but look, guys, even the safe isn't even well hidden, but you can access it right here. And here you can go up to the roof. This house is just crazy. And let's keep going with another premium house. The safe isn't well hidden. It's right here. There you go. So the safe is just there. Let's continue with the brick house. And here you can go right through. And look above. You have a secret spot in the house. You just have to jump. And there you have the safe with a really big bed. And let's keep going. A place where you can get horses. And we're going to go right here. There, we put the horses. And look, if we go through there, we can access a secret spot directly. Honestly, I think this house is really cool. And here are the abandoned houses. Because with the abandoned houses, what's really cool is that you don't just have one house, you have 6. And they're all different. And honestly, I love it. And there are even 2 that are really interesting. Look, here we have a junkyard. And there's something really cool. It's this car here. It has patterns on it. Yeah, because normally this car doesn't have any patterns. And here, it has patterns like that on the car. So I think that's really cool. And here, guys, we have another abandoned house. And yes, there is a series of secrets in this house. And it's the same. Each red dot corresponds to a step for the secrets. And that's also part of the chain of secrets from Brookhaven's Secret Agency. So if you want a whole video about the secrets of the Secret Agency, just put the word secret in the comments, okay? Because not all the steps are in the house. Yeah, there's quite a lot to do. Let's continue with the shooting range. And I'm taking this opportunity because this video is really long to make. So please leave a like. It's super important. I really hope you'll do it. And now we're going to go inside. And we're going to go straight down below. Because look, there's even a secret button. The secret button is right here. And now it's going to open the vault area directly. And of course, you can play right here to shoot at the targets with a timer. And you can set your records right here. Let's continue with this beautiful house. And we're going to go straight upstairs. Getting to the vault is complicated. You just go through here, and now your head is inside the vault. It's crazy. You can see it right there. Now we're at one of the game's rarest houses, because this house could only be unlocked during the Summer Carnival 2025. And here, you can go straight up, inside the house. And the only secret will be at the vault. For that, you have to go all the way to the top, then come and do the course right here. And look, we arrive right here. And now you'll have to press a book to directly open the vault area. And we continue with the campsite. And it's the same, you have several camping options. But it doesn't change anything about the secret. To go directly to the vault, you just have to climb. And for that, you climb the tree that's right there. So you climb like this. Look. And here you can access the vault that's in the trees directly. Let's continue with this modern house. Come with me. I'll show you something really cool with this house. Look, it's right here. And we have a huge jacuzzi with a pool as well. It's really nice. And the vault, guys, is upstairs. Yes, it's right here. Look, by pressing the button here, you access the vault. And let's continue with this free house. There isn't really a secret. Just the secret room. It's right here. Same thing. You press the button against the wall, and it opens the area to get the vault. And let's continue with this beautiful house. You have a little secret spot right here, under the stairs. There are a lot of doors. Plus, you can't even push them. And here you have the place with the vault, and we have the same house, but the premium version. This house is really beautiful, and it's the same. The doors, none of them can be pushed. Well, just the front doors. But the other doors can't be pushed. And look here. You have a secret room, right behind it when you press the little plant. And there you go. You have a big secret room. And we continue with a football stadium. And look, if we go to the toilets in the middle, we can open a hatch directly to access a secret room. And we continue with a small building. And look, there's a place underneath that's very nice, with several entrances. But the secret of this house isn't here. It's upstairs. You have to go directly to this bedroom. And look, there's a secret button here. It's extremely well hidden. You press it, and then you can access a secret room. Plus, there's even a window. And we continue with the premium version of the building. And it's almost the same thing, but much bigger. That means you also have a secret place underneath. And look, if I press the little plant here, it will open a small secret spot where I can sleep under the stairs. There's even an elevator. That's really cool for getting around the house. The top floor is incredible. Look, we have a small jacuzzi here with a huge terrace. And here, there's an even bigger terrace. Look, there's a little button here. And what you can do with it is you can put on shoes right away. And there, behind this wall, you have the place for the secret safe. And we continue with the magical house. This house is so impressive. The safe is very badly hidden. It's right here. And here you can open all the windows. Look, it's really so cool. And honestly, I love this house, don't you? And we continue with the Haunted Mansion. And it was available for sale during Halloween 2025. The really incredible secret with this house is right here. In this room, you can become invisible. There, no one can see you, unless they use one of these devices. Right below, you have a prison with different cells. And right here, you have a place that's really scary, especially since there are things that pop out like this. It's crazy. Of course, all of this is fictional since it was for Halloween. And if you go upstairs, you have other secret places. But the best place is even higher up. Look, I'll show you a really amazing place. You just have to go behind here. Right there, you go behind. And now look, you'll be able to teleport from one place to another. So now I'm here. Look, I was teleported here. And now if I go back here, I'll be teleported somewhere else again. And now I'll be able to go to lots of different places. So now I'm here. And now, look where I am. There are really some super secret places here. And this is another Halloween 2025 house that everyone was able to get. And inside, there are paintings that you can put back in place to go directly to a secret place with the chest. And there's even a place right next to it that's really scary. Also upstairs. Come with me. You just go here, and you can change the color of the lights in this house. I think that's really cool. So now we're in an atmosphere that's even scarier. So I'm going to get out of here quietly. And right after Halloween, we had an event in Brookhaven with different houses. And the safe was hidden right there. Look, you press the green button. And you can go directly to the secret safe. And you can even select different outfits right here and get different secret items, which aren't even available in the game today. So I think that's really cool. During that event, we also had this greenhouse, and it was really amazing. There are quite a few hidden items. Look, what's happening is really cool. And we had the same house, but in pink. And it's really the same house. Only the theme changes, so there's nothing really new. And we continue with the premium house. This house is really huge. Down below, look, we have a really massive area. And yes, look, it's really huge. But, it's not really well maintained. And look, you can even go through here and get back up into the house. And yes, because look, you can go out through there. So I think that's really cool. Oh no, the door closed. Come on, let's open it again. And there we go. And now look where I am. I'm on the top floor of the house, with the beautiful terrace right here. There's even a room with a jacuzzi. The movie theater might be the coolest place. Yes, there's a movie theater with even more seats than the Brookhaven theater. The safe is behind the mirror, and it's amazing. There's gold on the floor and everything. I think that's so cool. And we continue with the same house, but in the free version. So there are fewer secrets, of course, and the safe is just behind. Look, it's right behind here. But I can't access it that easily. However, I can see it here. Look, you can see it sticking out. And you have to press the toilet paper. And look, you can access the safe directly. And we continue with a paid house that we were able to unlock during Christmas. So it has become super rare. Look, it even says 2025. What's really cool about this house is that you can control everything. So here, I can add a lot more garlands. It's so beautiful. Really, it's magnificent. And there are quite a few secrets. Like for example here, a hot chocolate. There you go. So your face turns red. You have a secret place just below. With a huge ice rink, look at that. You can go ice skating in Brookhaven. But the most hidden spot is here by pressing the red shoes. You can access a safe. And then you just have to enter the secret code. And the secret code is 2512. Look, we're going to enter the code 2512. Well, no, that wasn't it. So it's 1225. It must be the other way around, because in some countries, they write the dates backwards. That's why I got the code wrong. And boom. And there we go. Look, the safe is unlocking. And we arrive in a room with Ho written on it. And there you go. Look, it's incredible. You even have secret items that nobody else has in Brookhaven. You can collect them. It's so cool. And during Christmas 2025, we could also get this house. So this time, it wasn't one you had to pay for. You just had to unlock it. And the safe wasn't hidden at all this time. It was just there. But honestly, I really like this house. And we continue with the Brookhaven Studios. And inside this house, you have several secrets. And for that, you need to go to the floor below. And to get there, you just need to grab the card we have here. The red card. And look, you'll quickly understand what's going on with this house. So now we wait until we get there. There, we've arrived. And you recognize this. It means there's a series of secrets to uncover. And of course, you have the safe on the other side. And if you want me to continue with the secrets of the Brookhaven Secret Agency, just write the word secret in the comments. And we continue with this beautiful house. And the safe is just in the bathroom. Nothing crazy. There aren't too many secrets. And we continue with a very modern house. We even have the Brookhaven arch right here. And if we press the button on the side, look, we'll be able to access the garage. I really wasn't lying to you. This house is super modern, and the safe is just behind the dressing room. And look, you have the safe right there. And we continue with another farm, because earlier we had a farm, and now we have an even bigger one. And look right here. There's a famous chicken named Nugget. I just realized. It's terrible to have called it that. And here you can also press on it, and it will make a little sound. They could have picked a different name. Inside the large building, the secret safe is behind the dressing room. I've noticed that in Brookhaven's latest houses, the safe is usually behind the dressing room. And we continue with another farm. And what's cool is that you can plant quite a lot of things here. And upstairs, you have a secret safe, because you just have to press the secret button right there. And then you can access the secret safe. And we continue with a house that we were able to unlock during the 2025 Olympic Games. It was during the Winter Olympic Games. And here, look, we have a house where you can change the flag. And you can select any country that participated during the Olympic Games. So for example, I can choose Morocco. And there you go. You have a house with the Moroccan flag. You have a lot of rooms, that's normal. It was to accommodate all the athletes. And the safe was hidden just behind the toilets here. And we continue with a premium house. This house is really cool, because outside this house, let's go this way, and look outside, you have a small basketball court. And you also have a treehouse. Look, it's really awesome. You can also access the bedroom here. I love this house. It's amazing. You even have a game console, and the safe isn't in the house at all. You need to go back to the bedroom where we were. It wasn't this one. It must have been this one. Okay, I found it. And look, the safe was inside the treehouse, right there. And we have the same house, but for free. Because now, With every house update, we always have a premium version and a free version. So this one is the free version. So we have a basement with absolutely nothing. And the safe, as usual, is in the closet. There you go. Well, that way there are no surprises. Let's continue with the very beautiful Japanese house. Honestly, it's one of the most beautiful houses I've ever seen in Brookhaven. Look, you can even change the logo right here. And here you can get a samurai. Right here, we have a closet. But don't worry, there's no chest inside, because the chest is in the upstairs closet, right there. No, but really, they've put the safe in every closet in the latest houses. And this is a house that we were able to unlock with the 2026 pack, so I hope you managed to unlock it. And upstairs, guys. As usual, in the closet, you have the safe. And we'll finish with the last house that came out in Brookhaven. It's the Minions house, and the secret of this house. First, you can change the theme of the house. At least the exterior appearance. And the secret chest is right next to James's bed. You press the secret button next to the bed, and then you can access the secret chest with lots of bananas. And guys, that was the last house. And tell me, do you know about the Brookhaven estates? I think you do. But you definitely don't know all the secrets I'm going to show you. And first of all, to get the Brookhaven estates, you have to go to the Brookhaven shop, and it's part of the estates pass. So it's this one, where you'll be able to unlock a lot of new houses, and it still costs 640 Robux. In France. And we're going to start with the first estate, and it's the new castle in Brookhaven. And I'm going to show you the 2 secrets of this house. For that, we're going to go inside the castle and head straight to the back, to the room where you can play chess. And yes, you can play chess right here. And we'll be able to press a secret button. The secret button is right here on the table. And as soon as you press it, it will open a path right here. And you'll be able to go straight through to another place. But you already know this place. It connects directly to the castle's library, and you can even press the pink book here. And it will open the same path. There you go. So you can go from one side to the other. It really works perfectly. Before moving on to the second secret, I'd like to show you a little secret path in the castle. And for that, we're going to go upstairs and go right here. Because look, you can go through this window, and you can also climb right there to go directly into the castle. And now I'm going to show you the second secret of the castle. For that, we're going to leave the castle, and we won't move too far. We'll stay right here, because right next to you, there's a little secret button, right there. And if you press it, look at the fountain. It moves aside. And now you can go directly under the fountain to access a secret room filled with gold. And most importantly, the secret chest is here. So now you just have to press the button, and you can collect the money. There's also another little secret, but let's call this more of a bug, my friends. You just take a bed and place it right here against the wall, so you can go directly behind the secret room. And look, now I'm underneath the castle. But honestly, there's nothing special to do here. It's really just a bug. Let's continue with the big pink house. And we're going straight to the garage. We're going to take a bed and place it right here against the wall. And look, you can go into a little secret room. And you can even get back out. Next, we're going straight into the house. We'll go through here and head straight upstairs to one of the bedrooms. Because right behind the closet, you'll find the secret safe. And there you go. You can collect all the money right away. And if we go to the top floor and get up here on the roof, look, you normally have the pool here. And to activate it, it's very simple. If you have premium, you can press the button right there and activate the pool. And we'll continue with one of the very first estates in Brookhaven. And it was with this house that we got the new estates in Brookhaven. Before that, there were no estates, and it was with this house that it all started. And guys, we have a really incredible secret in this house. For that, we're going to go straight inside, and we'll have to go underneath. So, the stairs to go down are right here. And now, look right here. You're going to find a secret room. For that, you'll need to take a bed. And then you'll place it. You really have to position the bed correctly because I completely missed it just now. And look, there's a button here that you can activate. We got through without pressing the button. If I can get out, that is. Okay, I made it by placing several beds.
En mettant plusieurs lits. Et là, regardez.
And now, look, you have the secret safe right here. And what's really amazing is that there's only a button to get out, but no button to get in. Yeah, you just have to take a bed each time. And look here. you can simply press the button, and it's just going to make this surface spin. And look, it was just for putting a car on it. So now we're in the garage. And look, we put the car here. And it's just going to keep spinning. And it's really cool. Anyway, I really like it. And look here, we can turn on the pool lighting. And look, it's incredible. It's really well lit. I think this is one of the only pools where you can do that. And let's continue with the Brookhaven prison. And what's really crazy about this prison is that the secret safe isn't hidden well at all. It's right here. But luckily, there are other secrets in this prison. And look, especially with the cells. In some cells, you can go right here and escape from the prison. So here, I'm going to grab a flashlight. And look, you have a maze to get out of the prison. You're definitely going to find a way out, because there are 2 possible exits. So you go around, and you're definitely going to come across one of the exits. Look, I think here, I'm very close to an exit. And look, here we have an exit. Right here. And now we can get out of the prison. And now I've escaped, and we're going to go back inside because I'm not done yet. And we're going to go directly to the floor above, then again to the floor above. And now look, right here, you have the prison command center. So this is where everything happens. And look, you can activate the prison alarm. And now I've just activated the prison alarm. So now it's really ringing everywhere. And look here, in the cafeteria area, you can go right here. And look, there's also a place to escape. Right there, it's really cool. So yeah, we can escape too, guys. It's really incredible. Almost every cell has a way to escape. And on top of that, you can also reach certain areas of the prison. Look, there's a secret passage here, and you can really get to every part of the prison. Thanks to quite a few places like this, it's really cool. You go through, and then you arrive in another secret area of the prison. And look, you can press this. So I think it's just a boiler. And here you can go straight into the prison right there. And let's continue with another house. Some of you recognized it because it's one of the houses where we made a lot of videos with Miss Darkito. And there's a secret in this house that I love, guys. It's simply above the kitchen. Look, you jump over there. You jump here. And here you have a secret spot. And then you go down like this. And look, you have the secret safe. It's really cool. And on the other side, you have weapons. Yeah, it's really weird in this house. And to get out, you just have to climb back up here and go out through the kitchen. And let's continue with the next house. We have an amazing secret. Come with me. I'll show you now. We're heading straight to the room at the back of the house. And right here, you're going to press on the ceiling. And look, you'll be able to access this secret place directly, with the safe inside, of course. It's really cool. Anyway, I really like this kind of elevator. I think it's amazing. And there's another secret here as well. Look here at the aquarium. So you're going to take a bed and place it right here. And you'll be able to go inside, just behind the aquarium. And you can even get yourself stuck inside the aquarium. And look, now I'm with the fish. It's really crazy. I'm going to take this opportunity to go straight to the slide, because yes, there's a slide in this house. And in the meantime, I hope you've really subscribed and that you've liked the video if you enjoy this kind of content, where I show you the secrets of the Brookhaven houses. And are you ready to move on to the next house? To do that, type the word house in the comments. And we're continuing with the Brookhaven Hotel. And honestly, you're not ready for the secrets I'm going to show you, because they're really cool. To do that, we're going to go straight to the elevator and go all the way to the top. There you go. And now, we're going to go all the way back down. It's very important to do this. And now you'll be able to access a secret place directly. And look, you even have the safe right here. That's so cool. So you have to do everything I told you, which means going up and then coming back down with the elevator. Otherwise, you won't be able to access the safe. And there are other secrets. For that, we're going to go and enter a room. Any room. And now look, we're going to have to go right here. And now look, you're not ready for this. It's really an amazing secret. Truly incredible. So let's go. Watch. We're going to move forward a little. And now, look, I'm going to get teleported. And I'm going to change rooms. And look, now I'm in another room. I'm in the pink room. And it's the same with every room. And now, look, you go into another room. The green room. And I can keep doing this forever. It's really crazy. No, but honestly, now I'm back in the pink room. Look, and honestly, I'm teleporting to every possible room in the hotel. It's really super creepy. I'm back in the green room, even though I've gone through quite a few rooms in between. And look, It's completely crazy. You can really change rooms. Now, wait. Am I going to end up in another room? There. Now it's the blue room. It's the first one I was in. It's really super creepy. That means anyone can come into our room while we're sleeping. This hotel is really crazy. No, honestly, it's too much. And look, right here, you're going to find another secret. You can go through here. And look, I'm in a little secret room. You can go down here. So there's absolutely nothing to do here. It's really just a tiny secret. But anyway, they really made this little room on purpose. I don't know what it's for. It's like, here, look, with the fireplace. You can hide inside. So now I'm hidden inside the fireplace. And now let's continue with the military base. And here you're going to find a really cool secret. For that, we're going to the main building. And now we're going to go upstairs. Right here, we're going to sit down. And we're going straight to the center. Look, right there. We'll be teleported directly to the secret safe. And to get out, well, you just look for a spot. It's in one of the corners. Just look around a bit and you'll be teleported. There you go. It's perfect. And look, here you can press the buttons to launch missiles. And look outside of Brookhaven, missiles are actually being launched. And look right here, you have a shooting range, so you can practice shooting. Since you're normally a soldier. And of course you can see if you shot or not. Well, I took a bit too long there, but it works perfectly, look. I'm going to shoot anywhere. Okay, I hope I hit the center. Almost, look. I was still pretty good. Right? Almost on the red dot. Of course, there are a lot of mysterious things like this thing here. So I don't know what it's for. And here, look, this is the room with the safe. So it's exactly where we were just before. But there's a secret button. I don't know what it's for. But anyway, nothing happens inside. Here you have the ammunition storage. And if you go right here, look, you'll be able to get out here. And now we're directly outside. It's crazy. And of course, let's not forget this place here. Look, you can directly spawn a flying vehicle. And you have a choice. You can spawn any flying vehicle, but only if you're a VIP. You won't have the VIP ones available. But since I'm a VIP, I'm going to spawn a huge helicopter like this. Now we open the door, and look. I'll be able to leave directly from my house. It's so cool. Well, it's not really a house. It's more of a military base than anything else. And now look, I can go out directly. It's really so cool. And let's continue with a rich person's house. There's not really any secret except for the safe, which I'll show you right away. For that, we'll just go here into this room. And now we're going to press the button that's right here. So we're going to press it. And look, we'll be teleported directly to the secret safe. Then we press the same button again and we can get out. Let's continue with the presidential White House. And honestly, this house is incredible. It's one of the most beautiful houses in Brookhaven. And look right here. We'll be able to change the logo. So now it's the president's house. And here you can change it so it's the secret agent's house. Or, for example, a YouTuber's house. Honestly, I much prefer it when it's the president's house. But well, the secret agent is pretty cool too. And let's go straight upstairs. I'll show you a little secret. Look, if we stand here, and if you press directly on the side of the desk here, you'll see the button here. There's a red button. Honestly, I really don't recommend pressing it. And we have another secret. It's by the gold statue behind the stairs. You're going to press it, press directly on it. And when you press it, you're teleported to the vault. You can exit by pressing the button. Next, we'll continue with the recreation center and head straight there. Look, and you'll need to go to the lounge chair in the middle. You'll need to sit on it. Then you're going to move back. And look, you have the secret vault right there. And you can get right back out. And we'll continue with the fashion house. Honestly, I really like this house, but we don't really have a lot of secrets. We're going to go straight upstairs and look right here. You're going to have a secret room. You can see it from the other side. And here, I know you can barely see it. But there really is a secret button here. It's super well hidden. And you press it. And then it's going to open the secret area right away, so you can get the money from the safe. And you can get out by pressing the button. Of course, there are a lot of things to know about this house. I made a full video about it on my channel when the update came out. So yeah, you have a lot of options in this house that are really cool for doing fashion shows or even for a photo shoot. And look, you can even change the background color. And here you can set a green screen. And let's continue with the Brookhaven football stadium. For that, we're going straight to the stadium, inside, and we're going to go underneath to show you the secret spot in this stadium. And for that, you have to go right here. So there's a statue, and you'll need to press on the statue's head, right here. Or rather the arm. Between the head and the arm. And then, look, the statue will move so you can access the tiny secret room with the safe. And here you can go straight into the stadium, and look, I made it here. And we can play football. It's really so cool. Honestly, I love the Brookhaven football stadium. I think it's really amazing. But to be honest, I have no idea how to play football. I'm really bad at it here. In real life, I'm not too bad and can manage. But in Brookhaven, I'm just not very good. Careful, we're about to score. No, it shouldn't go out. Well, it's out. And you can press from really far away to change the score. Look, I can press from here to change the score. So yeah, you can press from super far away. And look, right here, you can take the place of the TV commentators. And look, we can commentate the match. We can even add sound effects. And here we can control the stadium lights. And what's really cool, guys, there's a super secret spot in Brookhaven, here in the stadium. And look, it's the Burger Barn. It's the famous burger restaurant in Brookhaven, which disappeared a few months ago. And yeah, it's still available at the Brookhaven Stadium. And let's continue with this house. The house looks very mysterious, but there isn't really a secret. What's really cool is that you can close off the rooms, like this. And look, this is really amazing. You can also go through right here. And look, right behind you, there's the secret safe. Look, my stadium ball is still there. What's my ball doing there? Well, it really got lost. And let's continue with this Japanese house. I think this house is really amazing. And we're going to go inside the house. And look, there's a bathtub right here. This is really crazy. I really like this place. I find it really relaxing. And look, my ball is still here. And now we're going to go upstairs. Then in this big room, guys, right here behind you, there's a secret spot. So you have to press the button. And look, the safe is right there. You still have something cool to do with this house. You take a bed right away, and then you place it right here, before going to the top floor. And look, you have a whole secret spot. So guys, we were able to check it out. And look, if you place it just right, you can even get in. This place is crazy, so we really have a completely secret floor. And guys, we're going straight to the Brookhaven apartments. And we're going to start with the first apartment. And we have a very long list of apartments in Brookhaven. And we're going to start with this first apartment. And for this apartment, there isn't really a secret because the safe is really badly hidden. Look, it's right here. It's really not hidden well at all. So we're going to move straight to the next apartment. And the next apartment. It's an apartment that's part of the Penthouse Pass. And look at this apartment. What's really cool about this one is that you can go straight to the roof right there. And look at what we have. We have a pool. But there's a problem with the pool. Don't you think? Well, there's no water. Look. There's no water in the pool. Isn't that really weird? There's not even a button upstairs to activate the pool. I think it's a bug right now in Brookhaven. Because normally, we're supposed to have the pool here. And now, we don't have the pool. So it's really strange. And look, when we're in the bathroom, we can go right here. We even have a secret passage straight to the living room, which is really cool. The safe isn't well hidden since it's right here. And let's move on to the next apartment. And honestly, there's not really a secret. Because look, the safe is just there. So yeah, that's not a secret at all. But anyway, we'll have to move on to the next apartment. And for the next apartment, we're at the skateboard shop. And if you get the Penthouse version, you'll have a completely different roof. So look here, it's a bike and skateboard shop. And when you go into this room, you'll find the secret safe right away, right here in this little secret room. So here you can grab the money. And look, what's really cool is on the roof, when you go up to the roof and set the apartment to the penthouse level. Look, you'll have a huge skate park. And you should know that when you take a skateboard in Brookhaven, you can't really use it. It's not very fun. But what's really cool is if you go to the vehicles and take a snowboard. So actually, it's in the backpack, not in the vehicles. And the snowboard is right here. And now, you'll really be able to use it in a very cool way. Look, it's really awesome. Honestly, it was actually made for the snowboard. It wasn't made for the skateboard at all. I actually went outside, out of the building. And look, you can see the roof from here. It's really cool. So now we're going to move on to the next apartment. And for the next apartment, it's a paid apartment. And here, there's going to be a really incredible secret. Look, right there, you have something really secret. You can press on it. But absolutely nothing will happen. Normally you can press on it, there you go. But nothing happens at all, so it's an object that's supposed to be secret. But yeah, you can press on these yellow things, but nothing happens. It's really weird. What's really cool about this apartment though, is that you have a really special safe. So it's located right here, in this room. And look, when we go behind here, guys, you'll find the blue safe. So this is the first blue safe in Brookhaven. It's the only one of this color. It's not green, it's blue. It's a super secret safe. So really, it's the only one of this color in Brookhaven, because we're in a really futuristic apartment. And you even have the roof, right here. And it's the same, look, the pool doesn't have any water. Yeah, there's a big problem with the water in the pool here. It's been like that for a while. Well, all the apartments, we don't have any water in the pool. It's really super strange. Well, let's move on to the next apartment. And for the next apartment, it's a paid apartment as well. We're about to see the Brookhaven fountain up ahead. It's really cool. Come with me and I'll show you this apartment's secret. Just head right here. You have to press right here, guys. Against the bookshelf. Okay, let's press it properly. Okay, it opens the path. And here we have the secret safe right there. And you also have another secret by going right here. Normally there's water in the pool right here. But right now, I feel like there's been a problem for several weeks in Brookhaven. But normally you have water. And then you just go right here. And look, you have a vent. And you can spy on people inside the apartment. And look, you can really go all the way around like this. It's really crazy. Well, after that, it leads absolutely nowhere. And we're going to move on to the music studio. And the extra floor that we had when we had the Penthouse pass has disappeared. It's over. We can't have it anymore. I don't know if it's temporary or permanent. But before, we had an extra floor when we had the Penthouse pass. And today, it's no longer available. So maybe it's a bug. Maybe it will come back. But in any case, for now, we don't have it anymore in Brookhaven. The only thing we have is this piano here, with the little secret button. And if you press the secret button, it will open the path right here to access the secret safe. And then you press the button again to get out. And look, I found an old version of Brookhaven where you can go directly to the roof by using the ladder. And normally, we had all of this available on the roof. Even a hot tub right there. So, that's no longer in Brookhaven right now. It's really a shame. And let's continue with the artist's apartment. And when it comes to secrets in this apartment, there's not much. You can press the little flower here, and look, it will open a secret path leading to the safe. And that's all you have in this apartment. You press the flower again to get out, and that's it. Now let's continue with the second artist's apartment, and this time it's the paid version. And now, come with me. We're going right here, because we're going to press the little flower again, and it will also open a secret path, leading to the safe as well. Press the little flower again to get out of here. And you also have the upper floor right there. But there are no secrets. Here, you can draw. There you go. You can just draw whatever you want. And that's all for the secrets of the apartments. But come with me. I'll show you an incredible secret. We're going to grab a bed real quick. And if an apartment is empty, look, you can take a bed and go right there. And look, you have a completely empty apartment here. But what's really cool is if you go directly into the props. And there, you'll be able to build your own apartment. Look, you just have to put, for example, some light here. So you put it on the ceiling, and that way you can really put them everywhere to fully light up your apartment. So there you go. You really put lights everywhere to make sure everything is well lit throughout your entire apartment. It does take a bit of time though, but you'll really be able to have your own apartment that you build yourself. And on top of that, it's going to be a secret apartment, because no one will know that you have an apartment here. So now, we keep adding lights. Well, I'm not going to overthink it. I'll just put a few here quickly like this. There you go. Even if it's not very pretty. This way, everything is well lit. We keep going, we don't stop. As long as there's a shadow, we keep going. And look, I've already lit up my apartment pretty well. Now, I'll really be able to build it completely. Look, I'll be able to add walls to make different rooms. That's really awesome. And now you just have to build your apartment at your own pace. And honestly, it's going to be really cool. Okay, so I kept adding props. And look at what I was able to do. For example, I made a little living room right here with a TV that's a bit big like this. I think it's really cool. By the way, you can put a frame around the TV with the props, and I think that's really awesome. And look, I put a computer right there. Honestly, I think that's really cool, being able to build whatever you want in Brookhaven. It's one of the best updates we've had recently. Honestly, I like it. You can save them here. Look, I won't because I already have many things built in Brookhaven. By the way, we just did it. Well, wait, I can't even get out of here. Okay, I'll just get out like this. Also, let me tell you what we just did. We covered the secrets of the apartments, but we still need the secrets of the motels. Let me know in the comments if you want us to do them in a future video. And above all, don't hesitate to like, and to subscribe, and to watch other videos.
Oh.